Hey guys, Gibbo here. For my new project, I live in an area where there's a road called John Connor. So what I'm wanting to do is take the T1000 from Terminator 2 and make him walk along the road with the caption that says, in 300 yards you have reached your destination. You can see over there's the street sign. I'm going to have him walking with his back towards us going down the road over there. I didn't bring the toy. Usually I would have liked to have shot him on the back of my truck just to get the same lighting, but I didn't bring him today. So what I'm going to do is I've got the compass on my phone and I've put the direction of what I shot at, which was like 40 degrees northeast. I'll go home now, line him up with the same lighting, shoot in the direction of 40 degrees northeast. So basically I'm going to be shooting this guy, the T1000 made by NECA, and I'm going to position him on my top. Basically the reason I do this so I don't have to do much color matching in post. Using the natural light that I shot the scene with does help when shooting my character, so I won't have to do too much color adjusting to match the color. So let's set him up and see how he looks. I shot the scene with a 70-200 mm lens because I wanted to get quite a nice long shot. So I'm going to use the same lens here, as I said before, to try and get the same perspective. It's very important to match the scene. So I've changed the left arm just to make it look more like the Terminator. So I've added the what you call it, liquid metal arm, just to make it look more distinctive. And I've changed the angle. I think it looks better that he's walking away from camera. That's why I've also added the metal arm, because you won't see his facial features. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, jumping into Photoshop now. There's a picture of the street scene I took with the John Connor the John Connor sign in focus. Basically then what I did was I took the T1000, scaled him down to roughly the size of a human and cut him out. As you can see, because I shot him in the same time of day and matching the same color and lighting, I didn't have to do much color adjusting. Well, I actually didn't do any color adjusting. What I did then was I duplicated his layer over here, and then I deep etched around his shadow that was on the back of my tarpaulin on my truck. So it sort of got a same sort of texture, and as you can see here, I just dropped the fill down by 10% and I changed it to multiply so you can see a bit of the road. And then what I did is I just gave it a darker, slight bluish tinge similar to that shadow. Then literally made a 50% grey layer, changed it to overlay, as you can see there, and I did some dodging and burning, just made the highlights stronger, made the shadow areas a bit darker so you can see just gives them a bit more of a three-dimensional look. I then just took the whole image into Nix software, Nix Effects, which is that Google application, and just did a few minor tweaks, gave it a slight light area on the inside, darkened the outside, played around with detail extractor, and that was basically it for that shot. Wasn't too labor intensive in Photoshop, but was a good project. So hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks guys, chat to you soon.